Good evening. You're watching the late news on HKIBC. I'm Raymond Yeung. Here are tonight's top stories. President Xi Jinping told Hong Kong and Macau leaders both cities played unique roles in countries opening up. 86-year-old plastic surgeon arrested after client dies following Botox injection. Donald Trump visited War Cemetery to commemorate U.S. soldiers killed during the First World War. Hong Kong and Macau played unique and irreplaceable roles in the country's reform and opening up. President Xi Jinping told top officials and leaders from the two cities during a high-level reception in Beijing today. Riley Chan reports.
Under loud applause, President Xi Jinping arrived accompanied by Chief Executive Carrie and her Macau counterpart Fernando Cho. About 200 Hong Kong and Macau elites from the political, business and other sectors were invited to a 3-day tour to Shenzhen and Beijing over the weekend to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the country's reform and opening up. The showpiece event on their itinerary was the meeting with state leaders at the Great Hall of the People in Beijing this morning. In his 6-minute speech, Xi repeatedly stressed the irreplaceable role Hong Kong and Macau played in the process of the country's reform and opening up. The two special administrative regions have been an important reason behind the success of the reform policy, Xi added. He said the meeting this time demonstrated the central government's acknowledgement of Hong Kong's contribution in the past 4 decades, something the country and its people would never forget. The president also urged Hong Kong and Macau to seize the opportunity of the Greater Bay Area and the Belt and Road initiatives to integrate into the nation's development plans. In response, Lam said China's future plans would bring plenty of opportunities to Hong Kong. I hope this trip will boost everyone's self-confidence as we contribute to the country's needs with our strengths and improve the life of people in Hong Kong and the mainland, Lam said. Speaking to reporters after the meeting, Lam was again asked if she had discussed with the president on replacing her right-hand man, Chief Secretary Matthew Zhou, to prepare for the legislation of Article 23.
Well, first of all, we have not touched on at all the two issues that you have raised. As far as President Xi's remark on the very important role of Hong Kong throughout the 4 decades of the country's reform and opening up, of course, everybody in the delegation was very excited and very gratified that our contribution over the years has been fully recognized by the leaders.
Speculation has been going on for some time that Lam felt Zhou was not tough enough to push through the national security legislation and wanted him replaced. Lam stressed the sole focus of her cabinet right now was to implement the policies from her policy address. Riley Chan, HKIBC.
A 52-year-old woman has died in hospital after receiving Botox injections at the Tsim Sha Tsui clinic yesterday. The surgeon has been arrested for allegedly violating the Dangerous Drugs Ordinance and misleading police. Yupina Ng reports.
The body of the 52-year-old woman who died after allegedly receiving Botox injections was transferred to the morgue by hospital staff. The tragedy unfolded yesterday afternoon. Staff at a beauty clinic at Grand Center in Tsim Sha Tsui alerted emergency services after a customer had passed out. The woman was sent to Queen Elizabeth Hospital in a coma before she was pronounced dead shortly before 10 a.m. today. Hours later, police arrested the clinic's practitioner, Franklin Lee, an 86-year-old plastic surgeon. Boxes of drugs and other items were also taken away to assist in the investigation.
Person arrested is because of he breach of being a doctor, breach of our Hong Kong laws. Chapter 134A is the dangerous drugs regulations about maintaining the record of dangerous drugs. And the second offense is misleading a police officer.
Police sources said Lee had previously claimed his client collapsed at the clinic after taking